Hey, what's up? It's Stefan and I'm back here again with another video. Today I want to do a book review on one of my favorite books and I want to show you the book. I'll show you every page and what it's about. I think it's a really good book to pick up. The book is called How to Draw and it's made by Scott Robertson and what's his name again? Let's see. Some other Thomas Bertling. Yeah. It's a really good educational book. So let's go and flip through the pages and see what's up. So here's the book. I'm gonna open the first page. This book goes over everything that there is to know about perspective and like the drawing materials. It goes over the terminologies, what kind of techniques, grids, ellipses, working with volume, drawing environments, drawing aircraft, drawing wheeled vehicles, and sketching styles and mediums. So it really has a broad subject, and it's mostly things that Scott himself likes to draw, and he likes to draw mostly cars and spaceship and vehicles. So here it explains of some tools that you would need to start learning, some basic exercises. So getting really the ellipses down is really important, so you got to do this practice, drawing ellipses freehand every day, and after a month or two I think it will come naturally to an extent. Obviously not as good as him, but yeah, you could always buy some guides and just use those instead. So here he just goes over a lot of technique. This book is mostly about technique, so a lot of duplication technique, both vertical on the side and a bit more difficult stuff. I myself have yet to go through all of the book. I'm somewhere at the beginning right here. So there's a lot of stuff that I haven't done myself, but so far so good in my opinion. I've learned a lot of new things and they help you kind of rotate that 3D image in your mind, and it helps you draw from imagination the more you do it. So this is really the go-to book for me if you want to learn perspective. And the good thing is once you learn it, there's like no subjects you can't do, because this applies to everything. You see, there's environments, there's characters. This book doesn't go over characters or figure, but it's more about like environments and building up stuff. That's pretty fun. Though it could apply to characters, but then you would have to know anatomy, which I have another book and I will be doing another review on that one. But yeah. So let's see. There's some wheel construction, I think. Oh. Building forms. Planning before perspective, some design ideas, I think. I think once you get to this point where you can build this kind of objects, it's gonna be, there's pretty much nothing you can't do after that. The rest of it's just basically learning how to design and using the techniques that you learned so far. I love construction lines and everything, but from the more you use them, I feel like the easier they become and the less you have to actually put them down on the page. And in case like you do a really rough one, you don't really need any guidelines except like 1 or 2 or 3, so it like just defines the center line, the center plane. And then you probably need something on the ground plane, so you know your perspective on how it converges. So here it goes on over to environment, and it has some real examples of how like a 5-point fisheye lens thing works and how you could apply it to an actual environment when you draw it. So that's a really good thing. There, some more examples. Here goes into aircrafts, some anatomy of the airplanes. I mean, it's a lot of good reference right here. You could just like look at these and draw them and try to understand what the plane is made out of, and then you could just resize and reshape the stuff and then make your own stuff up as he shows up. But really, something with perspective, you just have to put a lot of time in it, and it's nothing that comes overnight or a year even. Though you could make a lot of stuff just in a year, in my opinion, because perspective is only logic based. There is nothing that like there's no luck involved. Once you know the rules and you know how to apply them, it just works, basically. It goes into some cars, vehicles, some examples of the actual cars. Here's like a project he did where he renders it. Some more about seats, I think. I mean, they're really fun drawings too, so if you just want to copy stuff, I think it's really cool. You would just kind of go and draw this, but also trying to apply your perspective. It goes into some wheels. At the end, I think it's just a car construction and then some sketches. There is like a bit on how we can render the stuff, and there's like different styles which are showing themselves. In the end, it's just a text, and yeah. He does have this other book which you should get, in my opinion, if you want to learn how to render stuff. I don't have it yet, but I'm gonna buy it in the future, so it's a good book to get. It's called How to Render. And one really cool feature that this book has is like you can download this app on your phone, and it can some pages like this, you see it has like a play button right here. You can show it to this and it will start playing a video. If you just show the camera to this page, a video will come over the page, and then you can click it on your phone, and then you can just put the page away basically and just look at the video, and there's like a tutorial explanation. And there's about like 12 hours or something like that, I heard, of video content in this. And it does have 3D models also. So when you open the front page, I think this will pop out basically in 3D, and then you can rotate it in your phone or your iPad. So that's really useful. That's really cool, I mean. And it also has like a plane, I think, somewhere around in the middle. But you gotta just scan every page and find it. It has some Easter eggs. So it's a really good book. Pick it up if you're interested about drawing seriously. And yeah, leave a comment on what kind of books that you're interested in reviews, because I might be doing some more reviews. I'm considering doing another review on an anatomy book, which I'm gonna do next. And yeah, tell your friends, because I'm really struggling. It's the first time I'm making a YouTube channel, and so far so good, I guess. I don't know, not many people have watched my videos though, so that's a bit heartbreaking. Though it's to be expected, people just come over time. So if you stuck this far, just consider subscribing, hitting the bell button, and yeah, see ya.